Eliot, Emilie and myself raced the original chassis at the World Cups and Crankworx, and after that we gave a lot of input back to Pivot to come up with a new lighter chassis.
For 2016, the Pivot Pheonix is 2/3 of a pound lighter, and it's also a lot stiffer.
For a small rider like me, having such a light and stiff bike makes a huge difference. It offers better handling, but I'm also less tired after full runs.
The full carbon Pheonix frame definitely helps with the stoppy Sundays when you're trying to hit a huge gap and land on your front wheel with the front brake jammed on. Having that stiffness and the slack head angle really makes it good.
One of the things that the Pheonix does really well is pedal. With the DW Link, you really get the best of both worlds. You can pedal, you can plow, you can hop, you can do whatever you want. The anti-squat and anti-bob that the DW Link provides the Pheonix, it allows the bottom bracket to be a lot lower, which means a slacker head angle, which translates to a lot more stability in steeper sections. So for me, that not being one of my strong suits, it's really awesome to have the Pheonix kind of make up for that and provide some extra confidence for me.
It was a team-driven decision to spec the Fox Float X2 Airshock on the Pheonix Carbon.
After trying the Fox Float X2 Airshock, it was clearly the faster option. It makes the bike even more dynamic and offers better control. The Fox Float X2 is also very sensitive on small bumps and is more tunable, and that's very important for a light rider like me.
Available in sizes from small right through to XL, with one of the longest top tubes on the market for riders from 5'4" to 6'7". Eliot's shorter than me but prefers the same size because he likes the longer cockpit that adds extra stability up front.
One of the things that I don't think a lot of people think of as a tuning option is the frame size. So when I first got on the Pheonix, I was riding a size smaller than I am now. Just because I like to be able to throw it around and lay it in corners and, hop over stuff and really, switch directions. Once we got to bigger and faster tracks, I sized up. With the way the Pheonix geometry is set up, it's really viable to ride whatever size you want, depending on how you want the bike to feel. The first 27.5 bike that I rode was the Pheonix, and so switching over I was a little bit nervous. I had heard a lot of people talking about how sluggish they were and how it was hard to, put the bike into a rut or turn really sharp or, slap a turn. But with the short chainstays, it wasn't really an issue. I couldn't even hardly tell the difference between my 26, other than it being able to roll over stuff a lot faster and having a million times more traction.
The length of the chainstays makes the bike super playful and allows me to land a bit sideways sometimes and get around those tight turns super fast. Another new feature of the Pheonix Carbon is a ton of additional tyre clearance that allows you to run high volume tyres and the mud clears easily. The pivot cable port system with rubber protection really keeps the cables out of harm's way, looking neat, and makes the mechanic's life a lot easier during World Cup and Crankworx events.
In the off season, I ride downhill a lot. Probably the equivalent to most people's 2 or 3 years. So having the rubber chainstay protectors and the integrated fork bumpers means a lot. And really just the way everything's designed to prevent wear and tear means I can just have fun and train and practice without having some live-in mechanic or taking my bike down to the bike shop every weekend. I think pivot bikes in general are just awesome. I've been riding pivots for over 2 years now, and I think it's really impressive that even still I find little details that make me go, wow, they thought of that, or it means a lot. I think it's a mark of a quality product, and it makes my job a lot easier, and it makes me happy to be able to ride and work with somebody who takes that much pride in what they do.